Your ears are a sensitive part of your body. Even the slightest scratch on the eardrum can cause damage. So it's essential that you do everything in your power to protect them. This would include limiting the amount of time you keep your headphones in your ears. Here are issues we may experience in our ears that should never be ignored. A healthy hygiene can range from brushing your teeth, washing your body, and most importantly, cleaning your ears. However, not everyone knows that earwax has a protective function that can indicate the state of our health. Earwax protects and moisturizes the skin of the ear canal, which prevents dry, itchy ears. It also contains special chemicals that fight off infections that could damage the skin inside the ear. There are different types of colors your earwax can be. By determining the color of your earwax, you may be able to determine what health issues you are experiencing. Gray earwax. If your earwax is of gray color, you are experiencing no symptoms. Then there's nothing to worry about. Chances are it's just dust. And those who live in a city will experience this because of the pollution in the air. If you notice that you always have gray earwax, it may be best to start investing some time in cleaning your ears. If you always have gray earwax, it could be because of an accumulation of dust and dirt in your ears. This dust and dirt can easily become trapped in your pores, causing irritating blackheads. So if you notice that you have unusually gray earwax, do what you can to get rid of it. If you can, even visit your doctor for some tips and recommendations on how to clear out your earwax. Traces of blood in the earwax. If you notice traces of blood in your earwax, it can indicate that your eardrum is perforated. In this case, your ears are susceptible to infections, and your hearing can be greatly affected because of it. If you notice that you have blood in your ears or earwax, it is best to visit a doctor as soon as you can. Blood is never a good sign and could signal that there is a health issue that you don't know about. Never ignore blood if you see it in your earwax, or any other part of your body for that matter. It is always best to go get it checked out to rule out any underlying issues. Brown earwax. If your earwax is of a brown discharge, it can indicate that your body has gone through a very stressful time. The best thing to do if you notice this is to take a few days to relax, and then do another swab and see if the color has changed. There are many different ways a person's body tells them that they are stressed. Whether it be low energy levels, lack of sleep, or brown earwax, your body will tell you when you are stressed. If you are stressed, you should never ignore it. Take time to recharge and unwind, and let your body recover. Ignoring stress and fatigue can lead to other issues, which could have a detrimental effect on your health, so never ignore it. Black earwax. If you notice this once, then it may be accumulation of dust or dirt, or possibly a health issue. If your ears become itchy and the itching becomes constant, then you should go see a doctor because the black earwax signifies a fungal infection. White earwax. White earwax signifies that there's a lack of vitamins in your body, specifically copper and iron. It is recommended that you add beans and oatmeal to your diet. Both of them contain high levels of copper and iron. If you are not eating a balanced diet and tend to eat lots of junk food and sugary foods, try changing up your diet. Add more nutrients and vitamins to your diet and reap the rewards. Smelly earwax. If you notice that your earwax has a very potent and unpleasant smell, it could mean that you have an ear infection. Aside from the smell, you may also hear a noise or feel your ears pop from time to time. If this occurs, go see a doctor immediately. Liquid earwax. Normally, earwax is mushy or hard, but if you recently notice that it has become liquid form, it may indicate that inflammation is beginning to form in your ear. Dry earwax. Dry earwax means that your body is lacking lean fats. Another reason could be a skin infection or other skin diseases that are causing your skin to dry up. Now that you know more about your ear health, how exactly can headphones be damaging to our ears? For many people, listening to music is an everyday part of life. If you're unable to drive or afford a car, earphones are your best friend. They come in handy if you're taking public transportation to work or to school. Not only do they help you listen to music, but they can also drown out the background noise as well. But what happens if you're wearing your headphones for too long? Well, during an episode of The Doctors, a team of medical experts sat down to discuss in-ear blackheads. They reached the consensus that wearing headphones for too long can cause blackheads in your ears. What are blackheads? Blackheads are extremely annoying. Like pimples, they are visible, but they are a dark color, making them even uglier to look at. Blackheads are tiny little bumps that appear on our skin. These bumps are caused by clogged hair follicles and are considered a very mild type of acne. They usually appear on the face, but they can also appear on the back and other parts of the body. You've likely experienced them on your face, chest, and back, but have you ever experienced them in your ear? The American Academy of Dermatology states that about 50 million Americans experience blackheads and acne. Like most areas of your body that have blackheads, the ears have the same glands. These glands are what release natural oil into the hair follicles. Blackhead prevention. So if you're wearing headphones too long, how can you prevent blackheads from forming in your ears? The obvious answer is to not wear your earphones for long periods of time. But you can also do several other things. First off, check the earbuds and look for any dirt or dust. If there is any, wash them. One of the reasons blackheads are caused is by excess dirt and dust. When you wash them, use gentle soap and water cleaner. You don't want to use soap or water cleaner that will irritate and damage your ears. You'll want to use a cloth for cleaning your earbuds. Most earphones are not waterproof, so you simply can't soak them in soap and water. If you do, chances are you'll damage the wiring and could potentially shock your ears if you use them afterward. One last thing you need to do when cleaning your earbuds is remove them from the electronic device. The last thing you want to do is ruin the earphones and the electronic device at the same time. Water does not mix with electricity, and your earphones and electronic device are no exception. So, have you ever experienced any health issues related to your ear? What are some tips you have to eliminate or reduce earwax? Let us know in the comment section below. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait! What kind of bestie would we be if we didn't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.